ladies and gentlemen, again, it's Greg here again. 2 videos in one day, what's the world coming to? I just thought I'd do an unboxing of this unusual little kit that I picked up off the internet. It's a Hella, and it's a French, I don't know how it's pronounced, SOMUA S35, 40-135 scale. Box art is pretty, it's pretty nice bit of box art actually. It's actually German markings on this one, which I didn't realise until I got it delivered yesterday. A nice bit of artwork. Nothing really much on the sides, just telling us 216 pieces and same on the end. A little bit more detail thing on the other, just the same again really. And it's one of these unusual boxes again from that way, isn't it? One of these kind that it's a bit like Zvezda, but it's just a flimsy box this time. There's no solid box inside it. There's no information on anything on the box or anything like that, so there's a bit some stuff on the inside telling you, which is a bit different. I've never seen that for, just read the instructions, manual with care and paint small parts on the support, all that kind of thing, usual thing. So let me just take everything out of the box so we know where we are to start with, and I can put the box on the floor. Bits and pieces inside, which is different. Right, let's put this on the floor. And we'll start off with the instructions. Nice booklet pamphlet form again. Obviously different languages, giving you a bit of history about the tank. It's a best French. It's considered as the best French tank in 1939. Yeah, so it's quite a little, quite a nice booklet. Very simple steps, nicely laid out and nicely parts labelled and the diagram. They're telling you where they're actually going, not just the whereabouts, actually where they're actually going. So obviously we're starting with the running gear as we normally do on tanks. I've never had a kit where we haven't at the moment, but I'm sure there is kits out there that don't, so that's fairly straightforward. Nothing over taxing on the first page. Just more fingers and thumbs today. Let's open the next one up. There again, it's just more of the running gear again, and we have a figure, which I've never seen a figure put like that together. It's in a square box type thing, but right, there's 2 figures. Shall we or shall no? Is there 2 or 1? I think it's just the 1. Strange, I'll have to look at that later on. I probably will use it, but if there's anything else I can get, I'll probably buy an aftermarket. I'm not too sure. I have to see what it looks like when it's put together first. So obviously this is the driver, so he's sitting in the front of the tank. Obviously you've got the lower half all complete. It's not a bathtub, so it's bottom and the the side panels, which are built first of all, put on there, which is different again. And the back, sorry, the front again, so it's making it into a solid bathtub hopefully. And it says put the tracks on. I always leave the tracks till last. I'd probably sort of attach the probably want to attach the upper hull to the lower hull either till nearer the time. Quite simple, nice little clearly marked diagram again with the hatches, and it looks like it's the exhaust mufflers and things like that. Yep. And obviously we've got the hatches again on the side. Some other bits and pieces. And then we come to the grab handles again, and grab handles on here again, and a bit of Pioneer tools. I don't know what these are. I presume like just boxes, I would have thought. And we've got the rear of a tank. We've got the shackles and things like that, and I presume that's the light. There's lights there. I'm not sure what that is. Something to do with the hitching. I'm not too sure what that one is. And then a few other things on the side again. Don't know what that is. Is that a tarp or something? If it is, I won't be using it, I don't think. We'll have to see when we get into it what that actually is. I'm not too sure what that is. Right, so fairly straightforward again, looks like a fairly straightforward build, and then we're onto the turret. Nothing much there at all. Top turret to the lower of the turret, and making the guns only got not very many parts. Not many parts at all. Yeah, there is two figures. Obviously got the one at the back sitting on the by the looks of it, by the machine gun, I think. He's sitting on the outside of it. There's a hatch open, he's got his legs inside, and he's sitting on like a little trestle at the back of the turret. And then we've got over the side skirts which go over the tracks, which obviously it's need of a last when I put the tracks on, that's when I'll be doing this part with the tracks at the same time. I'll have all this done anyhow, I won't bother, this will be all done farther forward with the lights again and the shackles on the front and all that kind of thing. They'll be all done. They'll be built out of sequence as I normally do, but whatever suits you best really, and it suits me doing that way best. And then obviously we've got the turret to the hull, upper hull, and the upper hull to the lower hull. Nothing too much in that. It looks like a tarp. Yeah, I'll probably make my own. I'll have to see how it looks first. And then we have a colour call out for a German markings of the Allmagne Panzerkampf 35-9739F, number 601, 1943. So that's obviously in the decals and colour. No colour call out yet, presumably before we'll find out. Where's the colour call out? Have I missed that one? Right, and on we are, yeah. And on the rear, which is the French markings, which I probably will be doing this one, I would have thought. Which is the France Char de Cavalier, terrible French English, in my bloody English, it's bloody French, I can't speak either. It says the 1st Battalion, Dragons and Brigade. I can't pronounce it, it's no point in me trying to even attempt to. But yeah, this looks, I think I'll probably do this. It looks a bit different, a bit unusual, but I'll probably will go for this one. Yeah, once I find out what the colours are. Obviously, just give us your numbers. I don't know what paint they want you to work from. Presumably Humbrol, I would have thought. But I shall check that and find that out and get back to you when I'm doing the kit build itself. So it's fairly straightforward. Nothing too too demanding. We have the decals here, which are quite nice. Not much. In fact, they're very thin as well. Quite nice. Obviously, this is the French, where you have to put the dot inside the centre for some unknown reason. Obviously the French number plates, target number of the tank, and obviously we have the German one. I'll probably will be doing the French one, I would have thought. So that's the decals. And they're lots of people's favourite things, these plastic tracks, and to be honest I've never had a problem with any of them that I've built. They're fairly nicely detailed, very supple. Very supple indeed for plastic tracks. Or rubber, they're almost like a rubber. The usual way of attaching them, slightly different. I think it's hot knife again, isn't it? And like it looks at that pins through into there. Yeah, it's just very simple. Goes through into there and through there. You can see there's a little tab there, and then it goes onto the tracks there. Let's just put a bit of light onto it so we can see. Let's just see. Let's lift it up a little bit. I'm going to have to tighten this light up again, it keeps dropping. That'll do. As you can see again, there's a little tab there on the end, and it goes through the tracks there and pokes through into the little thing there. Oh, my light's falling down. Oh, slowly. So yeah, they'll be alright to use. Nothing wrong with them once they're weathered up and things like that. They'll be fine. I don't know, people complaining on all these aftermarket parts when the parts give you a 9 times out of 10 are fine, no problems. You can always weather them, you can make them as good as you like. You know, once the weathering's on these with these other tracks, these fuel tracks and other bloody tracks, you can't tell. Fair enough, maybe the sag, but you can make your own sag on any track if you really want to. So, like John Moore says, it's another kit. And you're buying some frill tracks and more probably. Right, let's have a look at the sprues. This is sprue 2 and it's saying 1170-1, whatever that means. Yeah, quite nicely detailed. Bit of casting number on the actual one of the hatches, which is nice touch. You can I have to keep moving this light, it's getting me on the joke. Stay there. I'm going to have to get it tightened up, I'm gonna. Where are we at? Where's the marking? Casting number. See if you can see the casting number on that one there with my fingers behind. That one there is a little casting number. Quite nicely detailed parts actually. There again, I think I got this for about £16 off eBay. I just thought I'd try one to build it, but the Tammy one was a bit expensive, so I thought, well, let's see what this goes like. The detail is quite good. And I say there's no flash that I can see, and any injector marks are where they should be, where they're not going to be seen. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The lower hull is, you know, it's quite nice again. The lower hull's got quite a few little bit of detail in there. It must be escape hatches, one thing and another. I don't know if they're boxes or they're actually mud guards. I'll find out. They're quite nicely detailed. Very, you know, it could be just a little slightly deeper, but I'm sorry, or slightly raised, but I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll take a paint and a wash. I'm sure they will. They'll be quite nice. Oops, can't really see. Can you? I'm doing that. See it's quite nicely detailed. Just, you know, could just slightly raised a little bit more, but happy with that. You know. Right, next sprue. We have the upper hull on the turret and a bit of the side skirt by the looks of it. Nothing really much on the upper hull, because obviously there's a you know, lots of things has to be placed onto the hull. Nicely detailed on the engine covers. There's no other detail really apart from the side skirt, the little nuts and bolts on there. You see them? Not really much on there at all. Same with the turret. The turret's got very little detail on it again, but there's lots of things that has to be placed onto it, so yeah, happy with that. And there again, no flash, no ugly injector pin marks where there shouldn't be. He says, was that one there, or was it just a mark on the... I think that's just the plastic. Yeah, just the plastic. Yeah, just the plastic one there. But nothing much on the back, just the usual set, but yeah, quite nice. It'll build up into a nice little vehicle. Yeah, I was saying about what kit do I want to build next. I probably think I'll do this. It's a bit different. Never built anything French, so I'll probably build this next. Right, the next sprue is the figure, or figures. Not too bad actually, better than what I thought they were going to be. They look like square boxes when you were putting them together. Well, not too bad, the detail on them is not bad at all actually. Yeah, no, not too bad. Quite nice detail actually. I've seen worse, I've seen a lot worse. Obviously we've seen better, but you know, they're all individual. Faces. There was two figures. Obviously these are both French, so yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. See, it says pilot, and obviously that must be the commander, pilot, and chef de char. Chef de char. Yeah, that's what it says on there. That's the way I pronounce it anyhow. Yeah, that should be alright. Once they're put together and painted and weathered, I think they'll be fine. There's a little bit of flash on there, nothing too much. You know, nothing that your scalpel will peel off in a matter of seconds. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Right, next sprue. Right, we're on to the running gear. A few small parts, but they say again they're nicely detailed again. You know, so this is for the wheel, the suspension for the wheels, and the suspension. And these are the bogies. Wheels quite nicely detailed, actually. I have to say they're quite nicely detailed. Well, it's only two little. I think that's part of the mufflers, I think. Yeah, it is. Yep, nothing wrong with any of them at all. Detail again is pretty nice. Can't really complain. I'm a bugger for cheap kits. I like to buy cheap kits and see what I can make of them. Yeah, quite happy with that. It's a weekend build, as they say. Won't be too much overtaxing in it. And then again, all the injector marks again on the rear where you're never going to see them. So that's pretty good again. Very happy. Yeah. No flash again on this sprue, not that I can see or anything that's noticeable. Or clean, crisp. Yep, happy with that. And then come to the last sprue. And again the beat to the other side, and see everything's nicely detailed again. And little wheels and, you know, obviously the drive sprocket and the idler at the front, and the suspension, the leaf suspension, I think that's what it's called, isn't it? The leaf, yeah, leaf suspension on there, quite nice. Shoal, with a pick head attached to it. Bit of plastic, is it? Yeah, just a bit of rubbish plastic. Yeah, I haven't seen the gun yet. I must have went past it. Yeah, this tarp. It is a tarp. I think I'll be making my own tarp. Fairly straightforward. A bit of milli put. Yeah, quite nicely detailed again. Simple but nice. Nice. Well, if I can find this bloody gun. No, I went past it. No, it's only a small weapon. It's only a small caliber. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's only a very small caliber gun. So it was in 1939. So before, you know, really before everything kicked off. So it's only a small weapon. But there you go. I'm sure it'll be fine. So I've got other little French kit I've got is that Brennus, which I'm really looking forward to building. Oh, there's a bit of clear, and there's a bit of clear in here as well, which I didn't see. Another one there. Bit of clear sprue for the for the headlights and for the rear lights. Yeah, nothing really much, nice and clear. No flash again. So yeah, looks all right. Not bad at all. And I will find out. I probably missed it on when I was doing it. What paints they want you to use? They'll just give you a number. But I'm sure I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it. So yeah, it's not a bad little kit. I'm sure it'll build up into something nice. Yeah, so it's got 216 parts, so it's not a big deal. But sorry, I didn't look at the bottom of the box, did we? This to start. Well, I didn't look at the bottom of the box. Yeah, it's giving you a little look at what it's built like. But again, it's just give you the numbers again, recommended paints, but it doesn't tell you what paints. I'll have to look into that. Sounds a bit silly. Hella make their own paints? They must have done. But I shall find out. I shall find out. Yeah, it was the specifications, the weight was only 19.5 tons in working combat order, length 5.38 meters, width 2.22 2.2 meters, height 2.62 meters, road speed 30-35 kilometers, and off-road about 15 kilometers. So it wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but I'm sure it'll build up in something quite nice. Yeah, quite looking forward to having a go at this one once I find out what the colours are. But green, I think it looks like. Yeah, well, I'll find out, I'm sure. I'll just check if Hella making them, and then I'll find out. And then during the build, I shall let you people know. So that was a kit for review for the Hella SOMUA S35 in 1/35 scale. So I shall put it away safely until I'm ready to build it. So that was just a quick kit review. It's only a small kit, so like I say, it's ideal for a quick build. Well, that's the Hella SOMUA S35. So I'll enjoy a little build. That'll be a nice little build. So this is Greg signing off, and if you've enjoyed watching again, please leave a thumbs up. And this is Greg signing off, and thank you for watching.